Hello, beautiful souls. Again, another message here from either myself or higher states of consciousness. Well, let's forget about what I have to say. Let's see what the Council of Light has to say for today and do a channeling. Coming to you from channelingthelight.org. So just take me a second to move my ego aside, which I teach in my classes. For, again, the ego is not your amigo. Don't you know? Okay, let's get on with the fun. Okay, I'm going to quiet myself. And I'm just not going to allow any thoughts to come in. And if I use my mantra, I can do that. But I don't need my mantra anymore. It's very easy for me. And the Council of Light, they're always aware when I want to channel. And they come in quite easily, freely, and quite often, even when I'm just walking down the street, to help guide me, give me more information, to help others. For if they can't raise our vibration, they cannot raise theirs, for they're connected to us. Give me a second. Yes, we are here once more with you humans to channel in higher states of consciousness, information that we get from a higher point of view, and we can answer a lot of questions. If you ever want to do a session with Kip or speak in front of large groups, he is able to do that, and you can contact him through the channelingthelight.org. Let's get moving on after our little commercial for him, so he can get paid for doing what he has been studying for so long, for 38 years, and be able to feed himself so he can produce and bring out more information to the masses. What we want to talk today is about love. Ooh, we talk a lot about this, and Kip in his videos talks about this as well. What is love? Love is that beautiful feeling you have when you smell a flower, when you see a butterfly come in and land on a flower, when you look into a baby's eyes and see that purity, that innocence of love. Your heart opens up with love. The baby feels the love. You feel the love. What a grand thing. Love can be the love of anything. It could be the love of what this one loves to do: surfing, swimming, walking, just noticing nature. As you walk down the road, look at a tree, look at the birds flying above. See how wondrous this planet is. Focusing in on the positive and not the negative. For in your world, things are so confusing right now. There's so much chaos, let's say. There's the good, the bad, the middle, the fair to middle, and there's everything. There's so much negativity coming out in your media that it's driving people crazy. We suggest you turn that off and go for a walk or a swim or even a bath. Take your shoes off, walk on grass, walk on earth, ground yourself, and get centered. For the television, the radio, and all your communication devices are not meant to raise your frequency. They're meant to lower it. And there are organizations out there that work on this to keep your frequency down, keep it low, and therefore it's easier for them to control you. Do not worry about them. For now, negativity is being spotlighted as if a helicopter had its spotlight down below onto Earth while it's up in the air on a cockroach. Giant spotlight. The cockroach has nowhere to go. This is what's happening with all negativity. Do not worry about the government. Do not worry about a negative person who is venting on you. And usually they vent on you because they are so upset and so concerned with what's going on that they need to release it. And it's really not meant to you. It's meant towards you so they can release. Forgive them. Forgive the negative ones. Raise your frequency into love, kindness, acceptance. And the people around you will feel it. Your children, your friends, your animals. They all have vibratory sensory perception. Even plants. Well, years ago, back in the 70s, they said, oh, plants have no feelings. Well, now they attach electrode to one plant in one room and electrode in another room, same type of plant, and they burn one leaf on one plant in one room, and the electrode in the other room with the plant can feel it. The electrode starts to register the flame and the burn. I'm not saying not to cut plants or cut trees down. They are here to help us build and plants and herbs for sustenance. What I'm saying is everything has sensory perception that you may not know. Maharishi used to say, even a rock has consciousness. Whoa. Master Kip, what does that mean? It's just a rock. It's a stone. How could it have any consciousness? Well, it does. Whatever consciousness it has, or however low it is, it does have consciousness. A tree has consciousness. Birds, animals. You're seeing on your planet that animals are raising their frequency. And they're becoming more attuned to humans and not so afraid. If you go to the Galapagos Islands, the animals haven't been hunted. The birds will land in your hand. The seals will come up on shore and sleep in the towns. Turtles. While this one was surfing, 21 turtles came up right next to him, looked at him slowly, within a few feet, and slowly went back down. When he went diving with the turtles there, they would come right up to him, as long as you didn't make any fast or aggressive motions. We want to talk about aggressive motions. And we want to talk about how higher frequencies create more higher, loving, conscious awareness frequencies than being angry or divisive or shaming or guilting somebody or yourself. You humans do that to yourself. This one has done it many times. Oh, you're not worthy. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, those waves are too big to surf. Whatever it was for this one. Growing up, he has gone past that. And he has had to feel everything negative on the planet before he could release it and not have it within his wheelhouse. He sees negativity now, and he does not take it to heart and lower his frequency and his awareness. He looks at it and he doesn't like it, but he doesn't hang his hat on it and allow it to lower his frequency. So when you watch your news, we will get back to news. It's war here, war there. This person died, that person died. 3 months later, they'll bring up the same thing. Oh, 3 months ago, the war was started, and this person died, and that person died, and this sickness broke out, and that sickness broke out. Do you see what your media is doing? It's regurgitating negativity. You can change these patterns. You don't have to watch all these series about killing and people hurting each other, for this works on your psyche. You can create something. Read a book. instead of watching television. Go out and in nature. Look at nature around in this video. It's absolutely gorgeous. Blue skies, plants. And as this one thought about the desert was so negative, he was from the ocean. Everything's so positive. There's water. There's more moisture in the air. He thought, I'll never live in the desert. This place is ugly and dry. I can hear a little bird chirping on the, hear that? On the outside. When I channel, they always seem to show up. So now he lives in the desert and loves it. He can see love in everything. And so can you. Learn to open your hearts with love. Raise your frequency. Raise your awareness. Raise your vibration. And raise your consciousness by simple little techniques that you see on videos, other videos, Kip's videos. It's very simple. And remember, the more people that you get together to channel, the more powerful it is. If you need scientific proof of that, look up the Maharishi effect. For he hired one of the best scientists on the planet to cognize all his meditations and teachings so people could understand them, not only from a spiritual aspect, but from a scientific one. This is Kip coming to you from channelingthelight.org, channeling us, a group of 12 from Shambhala, the Council of Light. Again, let your hearts and love be your guide, and have a wonderful year. Wow, I had no idea I turned sideways. Oh, and there's a big blue jay right here, real close to me, checking me out. It's really nice. When they can feel that calm vibration, the animals get friendly. And all animals, even the human animal. I hope you like that short 12 or 13 minute channeling. And join us in the future for ways to use the higher mind combined with the physical mind. Love, light, and peace.